Hello, and welcome to the Daily Political Tarot and Astrology here on the Black and Orange channel. It's Thursday.
Hello.
Sarah couldn't be with us yesterday, but she's here today. Yay!
And we got a kitty.
Yes, we do.
Yes, and I told her when she put this for the background, I was like, I love him. I love them when that age, when they're sleeping, and they stay sleeping. Zoomies I don't do, but yes.
I love them when they're sleeping. I love when they're awake. I love them if they're good or bad. I just love them for goodness sake.
Absolutely.
So hello everybody. I am here every single day of the year to take your political questions out of the chat. Just leave your questions in the chat before I come on. We have epic troll slayers. Thank you. You have kept us safe for years. And because I've been on other than 2 emergencies, I have been on every day for more than 5 years.
Wow.
Yep. I'm always here. I'm always here to take your questions. And so just put your questions in the chat before I come on. We've got a fantastic community. Yeah. And if you are the part of the community watching on replay, hello. You can go down in the description box. All the questions are listed there. Miss Sarah will be timestamping today as we go.
Yes.
And or you can watch back at a higher speed. So, and also very quickly, Maggie. Happy birthday, Maggie.
Happy birthday, dear.
And Maggie asked me to sing.
Yes.
And I'm happy. By the way, I'm happy to sing for people. All I ask is you have to give me a real name.
Yes.
I will not sing happy birthday to user 8631257. Anyway. Happy birthday to you. Happy birthday to you. Happy birthday, dear Maggie. Happy birthday to you and many more. Happy birthday, Maggie.
Yes.
All right.
Well, we have some on today's episodes that are interesting.
Shall I? On today's episode, Birthright Citizenship is said to head to the Supreme Court. CBS demands Cayenne Con's financials in discovery during the lawsuit. And the Marmalade Menace named himself king jokingly on the White House account. Yeah. Okay. So where are we starting?
Yeah. Woo. Y'all.
I think we do have some good news.
Which one?
Did we get the thing in about Wisconsin?
No, we did not get that in with Wisconsin, but let's open with that.
Okay. Yeah.
Let's open with that.
We're putting off the awfulness for a minute here because we're going to look at something good that apparently
Governor
Evers, the governor of Wisconsin, who is the constant thorn in the side of the Republican-heavy state government. Yeah. And they have specifically gone out of their way trying to strip the governor of powers. It's funny they haven't been able to get rid of him. He has decided, he is pushing to make Wisconsin the first state to want to audit insurance companies and who they're turning down and why. So, yeah. Will he be able to pull this off? Oh, we like Evers.
Yes.
And he's just there, and he refuses, to bow, to cower, to compromise anything serious.
Mm-hmm. He's not bothered. Mm-hmm.
He is rested and moisturized, hydrated and moisturized. Isn't that
staying in his hydrated, moisturized, staying in his lane? Yes.
Oh, Ace of Cups, something new. Oh, I like this.
Oh.
Now, okay. Here's the thing.
Mm-hmm.
The cards are not off a cliff awful, but they're not great.
Okay.
However, who else has even talked about this? This is a great idea to be adding to the bloodstream of political life, because this is an idea that can catch on.
Mm-hmm. Oh, yeah.
Chariot. This would be a big, the insurance company. This is they're a juggernaut. Fruits of labor. Yeah, juggernaut making stupid amounts of money for their shareholders, which as publicly traded companies, they are legally required to put their shareholders before anybody else. And if that is not, if it should not, it should be so illegal.
Yeah. Yeah.
For insurance companies to go public. 100%. But anyway, in the center, Page of Pentacles. These are the little people. They don't have a lot of power, don't feel like they have a lot of power on their own. Here's a Seven of Cups with all the different diagnoses, and sometimes they're playing games. Unfortunately, I've got a Five of Swords here. This is adding insult to injury. So this is after being denied. This is being denied. It is minor arcana, but let me see if I can get some clarification on this. But I am liking this card for the reading. The first cups are medical. And that is, it's like a first, like, hey.
How's your mom and him? We good. Come on, let's do the thing. Yes. And thank you, Tam. I love my cup too.
Which one do you have?
The love cup, yeah.
I've got the love cat stuck in my head. The whole time I was trying to meditate. I'm like, I'm meditating. Quit it. We miss you. Hiss the shh. Shh. Again, the juggernaut that is the medical insurance industry. Legal decisions. Actually, just decisions. Ace of Cups again. Strength. This is an idea. It's I think it's going to spread to other blue states.
Yay.
We have to give it some time.
Yes.
But I like this new start. Let's do that.
Let's do that. Yes.
Warrior Witch says my 1 cup of coffee in the morning is a 10-gallon cup.
Yes. Yeah, Byrne said this looks like a 10-gallon cup, but folks were nice enough to send me coffee, and I just want to make sure you guys understand it's being used. It's the need for caffeination. Yeah, we don't. Cheers. We don't wussy coffee around here. We all in. So
and thank you for the tea and the coffee. By the way, this blackness, this is tea.
Yeah, she's working her way up to one of those how they won the war types of.
Yes, I am. Yes, I am.
All right. Well.
Okay. So at 10 minutes in?
Yes, at 10 minutes in. So the Ninth U.S. Circuit Court of Appeals ruled to leave the block, on Cantaloupe Cretin's attempted dismantling of birthright citizenship. Yay. But this opens the door for the case to go before SCOTUS. So how's this going to play out? I mean, they could choose not to hear it, but I doubt that will happen. They're going to want to hear it just because it's him. So how's this going to...
It's a big precedent.
Mm-hmm.
Velda Rae, thank you so much. Thank you. Cora says, I also like to drink coffee out of a bucket.
Yes. I told y'all I cannot fight fascism uncaffeinated, and we are loaded this morning, so. Yeah.
All right. Birthright Citizenship going to SCOTUS. Haven't read on them in a while. I wouldn't say I was missing it, Bob.
It's the thing.
And I do not want to hear a peep from these right-wing justices about the Constitution. Oh, but I know it says that, but we don't feel like it.
Mm-hmm. Thank you so much, Grateful Dad. That's very sweet.
Grateful Dad, thank you. First, I need the reprieve you provide every day. Thank you. Thank you. Oh, thank you for being here, and thank you for helping.
Thank you, Emma. Appreciate you.
Lynette, there's a wedding cake flavored ice cream. I'm drinking it now. There you go.
Oh, yeah.
I do like flavored coffee. Anyway, first card is justice. So that's the Supreme Court. So yeah, I think, they're going to want to look at it. Card for the reading is Knight of Cups. This is people saying, no, that's not what it says in the Constitution. We're going to fight for this. This is the way behind that is this. This is the way it's always been, or been since the, Seven of Pentacles. It's so stupid over the course of history. Oh, I'm special. Those indigenous people are beneath me. Oh, I'm special. Oh, those people of color are beneath me. Oh, I'm special. Oh, those Italians are beneath me. Oh, I'm special. Oh, those Irish people are beneath me. Oh, I'm special. Get stuffed. Yeah. You are not.
Right.
Yeah, sitting pretty. It's always there's the sitting pretty. Well, they're
mm-hmm.
special. Seven of Cups. No, that's a lie.
Yeah. Yeah.
Page of Cups. It's the individuals who have value, who are
mm-hmm.
the good people. And this is a legal decision. This is also children. But this is just these people. This is just lies right here. But the question is this decision is right next to the card for the children. Let me see if I can get some clarification. It feels like the ick, the dumpies and the other racist blankety blanks, they feel like they're back here.
Mm-hmm.
They're here, they're lying. These are actual children. There's a legal decision. Let me get some clarification.
Yes, the guys are mean girls. Yes.
They might play the game of, it isn't that it can't be done. It's just that you can't do it on your own. Bring us Congress, bring us Because if you want to amend the Constitution, you've got to get states involved.
Right.
And you can't get away with just red states. Look, it's my white supremacy card. It's a beautiful card. It shouldn't exist. It should not be muddied with that garbage. Normally the sun card's a good card, but no. Sitting pretty. It was fruits of labor, and this is sitting pretty. Hope. Fool. Guess who that is?
It's orange too.
Oh, yeah, there we go. The DEATH card. And 8 of Pentacles, which is on the right. They'll just keep fighting for this garbage. There is hope. And I think they're going to say he's not in a position to do this, so they'll go back to the drawing board. That's what I'm picking up.
I have an add-on question to that is coming to me while you're doing that.
Yeah.
Now, we all know that board is as right as, that particular court is as right as it can be at the moment. But he just declared himself and the AG as the only arbiters of the law, the only people that can say what the law is, which is pretty much getting rid of them. It's saying that they mean nothing. So, could they slip him a little smack down because he's biting the hand that fed him? I mean, they've done what he's wanted for so long, but they are in a position.
Sure, let's look at it. Are they just going to do what Speaker Mikey Johnson, the heretic, is doing? And I don't, off the top of my head, I'm sure I know somewhere, but off the top of my head, I can't even remember who is the Republican leader in the Senate right now because they're so MIA. And they have just handed all of their power over to the executive. You idiots. Is the Supreme Court going to hand over all of its power to the president?
Soon. Thank you, Deb. And Amy, yes, soon.
Thank you. Yeah, I don't want to remember him. Of course, as he is saying, the Constitution doesn't count. After all, there are 3 powers. I don't understand. I'm sorry. All right, so this is him unilaterally. He's the King of Wands. That's the Ace of Wands. And right behind it, look, it's the Devil card. Behind that is the Project 2025, the plan. So these are cards for the reading. First card, it's the Sun card again.
Yay.
And it's the Wheel of Fortune. 9 of Cups is in the center. For them to smack his hand as lightly as we know they would, even if they did stand up to him, it would just be
it wouldn't be bad.
Yeah. It would mean the liberal people bringing the suit would win. Or at least win in a majority. 4 of Swords, 4 of Cups, which is a refusal to listen to this. So I don't think I'm not picking up that the Supreme Court is ready to just hand over their power.
Right.
Any more than the ones on the right already have. But I'm not convinced he's going to listen to them. I'm not convinced he's not, because he's already remember the one of the first things he did was a freeze on funding, and he was told, no, you have to let these things, you have to let people get paid, you have to let this happen. And there are a lot of people who since that happened, they cannot access life-saving important stuff.
Yeah,
and it's random, it's a mess.
Oh yeah. Well, here's a bit of something that's a thorn in his side, and I'm all for that. So, y'all. Okay, CBS has a lawsuit with the Faux-Tan Felon. He sued CBS for $20 billion after they allowed Harris to speak.
I'm sorry. Did you say 20 billion? 20 billion.
With a B, yes. He sued CBS for $20 billion. After 60 Minutes offered to let them both speak, and he declined, and Harris went on. You remember that? And he says that they altered what she said to make her look better. So, and CBS says, okay, well, if we're going to court on this, and God bless them for not rolling over like ABC, they said that his Faux-Tan Felon's legal team should be prepared to open up the Bronzer Bandit's personal finances for discovery. We're doing this? Let's do it. Quote, defendants believe discovery is needed into President Trump's personal financials, as well as the financials of Trump's 2024 campaign organizations and of Trump Media and Technology Group, including with respect to Truth Social and the Trump Meme Crypto Project, wrote CBS lawyers in a joint proposed scheduling order filed Tuesday. Defendants further anticipate that discovery will be needed into President Trump's legal relationship, if any, with Donald J. Trump for President 2024 campaign and the Trump Media and Technology Group. So, yeah. Will the courts agree that the financials are needed for discovery?
Gosh, I hope so. Thank you, Rose Blue. Ain't enough. Bless for this mess.
Right?
Thank you. Whew. Okay. Will the court allow CBS to crack open the bog of eternal stench, which is Trump's finances? Smell of zombies wafts out. Hello, Laurie. Yes, Grace, popcorn. Yeah.
Well, your face isn't saying no.
Well, okay. The card for the reading is Judgment of the Fool. That's what we'd want. I wish this was the ending. Adding insult to injury. See, I wish this was the ending, but these are the cards for the reading. Sweetness. Okay, sorry. All right. Especially because they're asking for, he's asking for so much money.
Right.
This is use of resources, suspension. One way or the other, his side of this, he ends up on the defensive because this is ridiculous. There was no... It was Reagan who got rid of the equal time rule. And you declined to go. So, yeah, he's just in general the case. Wheel of Fortune. And there's a thief card. What I'm getting from this is it's not time yet.
Okay.
I do believe that we're going to get through this. We're not going to lose our democracy. But there are some things that have to happen before we can get out of this mess. The only way out is through. As much as I would love for there to just be a magic answer. But this is not a good case for him.
No. Because I mean, we all know if the courts allowed that to happen, he'd fold. He'd pull the case. Because he's not going to do that.
That too.
Yeah.
But will they allow discovery of the corruption? Okay, there's Mr. Narcissist, his victory, just trotting around. But there's 10 of Cups. Like, we're not playing your game. You can be in your pathetic bubble. 6 of Pentacles. This feels like weighing every dollar. So it's not necessarily it might be what you said, where the courts are like, well, if you have a good enough argument, and that's when they go, no, don't, we're not, because they will not let. They will not allow.
So sweet. Thank you.
They will not let. Trump won't let his finances come under any scrutiny. Thank you, Amy. Thank you so much. Thank you.
Sorry,
that's huge. No, you're good. Thank you.
Right.
And that's true. Where was it? Of course, Smith was saying felons been suing media for years, for decades in NYC. True.
Oh, yeah. All right. Kay has a question. Do you want to pull the graphic up? Will anything be done about Dumpy basically referring to himself as king? I think that'd be treason. I don't know if it's that is treason, but it's definitely it's definitely something.
Hang on. It's loading slowly. I don't know why Messenger, when I try to pull up images, it's just black screen, black screen, black screen. There. Really? Okay. Well, here's your warning. If you don't want to see gross smugness, avert your eyes, and we'll read it to you.
Yeah, and we'll tell you when it's off. Yeah.
Yeah. The White House has a quote. The official White House, whatever, social media account, quote, attributed to this blankety blank. Congestion pricing is dead. Manhattan and all of New York is saved. Long live the king. And there's long live the king in him with the crown. Oh, did he go to Burger King?
Does do like the old Burger King crowns, yeah.
Did you get?
Yeah, this was posted on the official White House accounts across the board on all social media. So, you can open your eyes now. Yeah.
Okay. I believe my regular response to that would be the effect of get stuffed.
Well,
so how's this going to?
Yeah.
Go down.
Yeah.
True. TJ, why is the crown so small? I noticed that too. Little pinhead. Anybody want fries with that?
Well, he does have that on his resume now. He may need it later.
No one with half a brain would hire him for anything.
No.
You know what's funny? Of all the cards, I have 6 cards sitting here, and none of them are the Emperor. Matter of fact, I don't even have a king card here. So the MAGA people, of course, whatever.
Yeah.
He lets them the chaos. They love the chaos. They love they don't. He is sticking it to the libs. He's trolling the woke. He's whatever. 2 of Cups. we can see it for what it is.
Mm-hmm.
Judgment. Big time judgment. There's a thief card right in the middle.
Oh, joy.
You know, George Washington said, no.
No. Mm-mm. Mm-mm.
Justice card. 3 of Cups, celebration. Our celebration. So I would say, is he going to try? Is he already trying to make himself effectively king? Yes. If he could take on the title, would he? Yes. But is it going to work? Is he going to try to steal that power? No, it is not going to work. Between the courts and voters who show up
Mm-hmm.
and don't vote for Jill Stein, we would not be in this mess at all.
Yeah.
If the Jill Stein voters had voted for Kamala Harris.
Or
Thanks.
Bernie the first go around. Yeah.
None of this would have happened. Anyway, and the people who didn't vote, which is really the most disappointing. So,
because here's the thing. Right now, as the whole thing about a rising tide lifts all boats. It's an acid bath, basically. It's rising, and they're taking all of them with them. But what these guys who are with him that are feeding into it to lift him up aren't realizing is that it's corroding and eating away at the bottom of their own boats, and they're going to sink. At some point, we're going to hit a saturation point where all these people that are giving him power because it behooves them to, we're going to get to a point to where if they give him any more power, they will have none. The court, Congress, they're doing all of this right now because it helps them, because they're getting something out of it. When it gets to the point to where it ceases to do anything for them, they're not going to, because they're greedy. It's who they are.
mm-hmm.
So this is true, Tam. He should not have been on the ballot at all. So we're going to get to a point like everything and we're about to touch on RFK Jr. again here in a minute with some other stuff, but like everything with the HHS and the farms and whatever, Big Pharma is not going to let that happen.
No.
Big Pharma likes their money. So Senor Brainworm can go touch some grass. SCOTUS will help
because he might get another worm. Go ahead.
Right. SCOTUS will help him up and to the point to where they won't have any more power if they do, because they're not stupid. He is. They're not. He's just grabbing to grab. It's calculated. The Heritage Foundation knows that they're not going to give him everything. He's not going to be able to do everything because it's not. They're not going to give him absolute power because they know him well enough to know he's not going to share.
Mm-hmm.
So,
I have a question I'd like to read on now. I'm sorry to jump in here, but it's just like good. Ding, 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 ding. Just
what you got?
Hang on. It went right out of my head. They're not going to give up their power because he's not going to share. Okay. I can't remember. Sorry.
No, it's fine. And as far as the camps and the thing, okay, here's the thing. This is all I've got to say on the camps. The idea is ridiculous. He wants to save ADHD people and by taking them off their meds, and he thinks that they're going to be productive at a camp with no meds. Sir, have you ever herded cats? Because this is what's going to happen. And he wants to take away all the SSRIs and whatnot and the antipsychotics and antidepressants. Gen X women are either peri or postmenopausal at this point. You want to take all of us and throw us into a concentrated area, we will rise, so help me. And you will not know. There is so much rage there, sir. It's just, it is not. It's not going to work. Big Pharma wouldn't let it happen anyway, but logistics, not so much. So, yes. The earth would split in half. Exactly. We're not. So, all right. So RFK Jr. Sorry. RFK Jr. implored federal health agency workers on Tuesday to let go. Okay, Elsa. Of preconceived notions of him and start from square one. But he also promised that nothing is going to be off limits in his pursuit to reduce chronic disease. Quote, some of the possible factors we will investigate were formally taboo or insufficiently scrutinized, Kennedy told HHS staff in his first address to the department he now leads. I'm willing to subject them all to the scrutiny of unbiased science. Okay. So how wild is this going to get? Because this is like, if it floats like a duck, it's a witch type stuff.
It floats like a duck, it's so much.
And I don't understand.
I was trying to see that coming. That was good. That was good. Oh God, he's so. I just got this feeling of absolute, like, frustration rage. Does that make sense?
Mm-hmm. Mm-hmm.
Yeah, this card for the reading is the fruits of labor. Like he knows, he's done the research. His galaxy brain is going to solve all the problems, because especially for all the little people and the women's of the folk and who need. There we go, Warrior Witch. There we go. Yeah. But his galaxy brain will save everything. All of those hundreds of thousands of researchers, millions of medical professionals who have, as a group, created this safer world that we live in. No. His galaxy brain will save us. And I just felt this feeling. But there's the plan again. Quiet as a tomb. Center card.
Even the worm is like, I'm out. Yeah. Hermie's like, I ain't signed up for this, y'all. I'm going back to my bottle of tequila. We will see you later.
Okay. Sun card is in the middle. Are these the camps? Is that what you're going to try to do? You're going to try to... Mm-hmm. Yeah. What I'm getting is huge pushback, and he's a page of sorts here. He's not going to have the power to do all this stuff. He's just not. He's not. Big pushback. But is he going to try? Oh, yeah. He is going to, just gird your loins now. He is going to try. He's going to talk in a way that would make your head explode if you took him seriously. But Wormy McWormerson is not going to be able to do what he wants. Yeah, Marby, I already adored you. I didn't even know there was one of those. I didn't even know there was a worm emoji.
And Laura says no one respects RFK Jr. Here's the thing. Years ago, he was a top environmental lawyer. Like, he used to fight the good fight back in the day. Before Senor Worm, or whatever it was, whatever bad trip, I don't know, entertainment only, whatever happened. Now, I don't know what, apparently, personally, he's always been problematic, but he used to have a good reputation professionally, at least. And he has just taken that and crumpled it up and put it in a potato launcher and shot it somewhere. And I don't know. It's now look, I am all for if there is a natural alternative to something that is giving you side effects and it works, I am all for you having the option to do that. I am totally okay with that.
As long as it's not flat out poison.
Right. But if there's a natural remedy that works for whatever ails you and gives you less side effects than something pharmaceutical, that's wonderful.
Or in addition.
Right. But you should have the keyword here, option, to do that. You shouldn't just be said, here, take this other thing. You don't, even though the science has said it works, you don't get that. No, that's no. So options, but we all know they don't play in options, and that irritates me.
Right. I mean, I know two things that, like, if my depression gets really bad, because if it gets even, and I've been very open about my clinical depression and being on antidepressants. I'm very open about that because I don't think it's anything to be ashamed of. And excuse me. But sometimes even with the medication I'm on, I get times when it just dips, and I know the signs, and I know what it feels like, and I know it's like, okay, now I have a plan in place. What do I do? And I'm doing all these things. One of the things I have found just for me, I'm not telling anybody else what to do. I'm not giving medical advice, but by coincidence, I found years ago when the microcurrent machines, those are, it's just for skincare. This is not electroshock. This is nothing. You can run these little handheld machines, like you could run it over your lips and you're fine, Yeah. But they're these skincare micro current machines that you slather moisturizer all over your face, and you just run this over your skin. And that little bit of microcurrent really, if I do it regularly, it stops a lot of those dips. But this is an addition, to my medication. So if he suddenly found some way to temporarily ban my medication, that's all I would have. That's not good.
No.
But like I said, I'm very open about all of this and what I do. If I ever have a panic attack or something like that, I know that if I go get an ice pack and I hold it gently against the front of my neck, it cools the blood going to my brain. And just gently cooling that blood that goes to your brain will bring down some of your anxiety. And if you do hold it there for a while, it can, help you fall right to sleep. So having huge panic attack cooling, that's a natural thing you can do. So I share this information, but I'm not going to say, oh yeah, but no, that is in addition to whatever your healthcare provider.
Oh yeah. And I mean, you and I talked about this, and I mean, my medical doctor suggested I speak to another medical doctor that does medical cards for certain things, and so I am on antidepressants and a slew of other medication. And since that has happened, since me and the sleepy gummies are doing good, I am now completely off of my thyroid medication, and I am no longer needing blood pressure medication, and it helps with my swelling, with my lymphatic stuff, because I have lipedema and lymphedema. There's all the edemas, and yeah. Anyway, and I also have multiple connective tissue disease. So with all of that, I have that in addition to. So, and it's like, if you can find something that works with your stuff, sure. But
right. But the but Compost Head has no business making medical decisions for everybody in the country.
Correct. He doesn't even have a medical degree.
Right.
He's
Warrior Witch is saying, why do I get the feeling this birth rate in this country is going to be in the negative digits before the end of this 4 years? I don't know if it's overall. It could be. The number of young people I have run across who are just like, nope.
Oh yeah, my kids too. Mm-hmm.
My nephews. The only one of my 4 nephews who is in a relationship is one of them's gay. Mm-hmm. There's one of the 2 who are gay. Mm-hmm. The other 2.
Yeah, I wouldn't even bring a Build-A-Bear into this economy, much less a child. No.
10 of Cups. We're going to work together. We're going to help each other. And I think we're going to still have our meds. But Page of Pentacles, King of Cups, this is actual doctors, Ace of Swords. Oh, yeah, he's going to try something. But don't expect it to last. That's what I'm getting.
All right. Well, let's keep moving at 47:55. Persimmon Pinhead, y'all. He says
hang on. Persimmon Pinhead. I love that.
Persimmon Pinhead. He says he trusts Musk to self-police and to do the right thing when it comes to any potential conflicts of interest with SpaceX, etc. He'll be all right. I trust him. Sure, bro. So how's that gonna work out?
You want me to pull cards on that?
Okay, well, what's a better question for that? Because, I mean, when I was coming up with the questions, I was like, are you kidding me? Was not really appropriate to put in the description box. So I did it as PG as I could.
I can't. No, we got to go into something else. There's
okay. All right.
I'm sorry.
We're good. We're good. How's that going to go? Poorly. There's your answer. Poorly. Yeah. All right. Next. Kiki's Den has a question. Brazilian authorities charged former President Bolsonaro and 33 others yesterday with orchestrating a coup after the 2022 presidential election, among other crimes. Will the U.S. ever do the same?
Brazil.
Round of applause. Yeah.
Thank you, Merrick Garland. Nope. I don't think he'll be around that long. I'm not saying he's going to fall over tomorrow. I'm just saying by the time people who have not fallen for his cons
are no longer
have actually power to do something like that. 4 of Pentacles, day late and $1 short. 8 of Cups, he walked away or went away. Knight of Wands. There are people around him who did that, but out in the cold, these are more of the mega followers, but this is not, there's nothing here about holding him.
But kudos to Brazil.
Yes.
Good job.
Very much so. Yes.
All right. Bernadette has a question. DJT stocks were at 27.12. How low are they looking to go?
What did they go up to? Didn't they go up?
They had gone up at one point. Basically, I know we're not going to look at specific numbers because the cards don't work that way. But are they going to get lower? Are they steadily going to drop?
I'm getting manipulation. Card for the reading is corruption.
Okay.
High Priestess, Judgment, Star. And this is not hope. He's a star. Bad judgment, secrets. If you put your money in that, you are a fool's fool.
Mm-hmm.
You are a king fool. This is just, it feels like manipulation up one side and down the other. What it's going to do is what they're going to say it's going to do. Alas.
Yes. Real quick, because it's talked about in chat, it's not that Amazon is taking away the ability to download Kindle books. They're taking away the USB ability. So it's still able, if you have the Kindle app on your computer, you will still be able to transfer things that way. So the USB ability is going in. So, all right. Linda has a question. At 53:10. Will DeSantis strip more people from the voter rolls to make sure Republicans win the special election in April? We kind of know that's his goal, but will he be successful?
Miss Sarah, number 11. Did that actually happen? Do we have actual?
I will look on that while you're.
Thank you. Thank you. Okay. Pudding cup go-go boots. By the way, he's running out of runway for, he can't run again. So now Lady Macbeth has been floating the idea of her running for governor.
Of course.
Yeah. Special election in April is pudding cup go-go boots going to the man who walks around in point shoes. But tell me about how masculine and manly it is to be tall, please. 8 of Cups. We know he's. Well, that's a lot of people willing to vote Democratic, but there's someone there having to walk away. Hang on. Chariot. There could be a big turnout. Judgment. Star. 7 of Pentacles. That's fruits of labor. 4 of Pentacles. Day late and $1 short. Is there a chance that there will be, even in wherever that special election is it possible there actually will be enough Democrats willing to come out. Because I want to say it's a pretty red area, isn't it?
Mm-hmm. Yeah.
How tall is DeSantis? Don't get your hopes up. Knight of Cups. There's going to be a lot of people really trying hard to do something about this. There's the country. Six of Swords. Moving people around. Wheel of Fortune. So I'm trying to make it look fair. But Queen of Swords. Six of Wands. Far right victory. So what this feels like is it's like a roulette wheel. You have a chance of winning? Yes. Are you likely to win? Is it possible that the wheel is rigged?
Yeah.
So don't get your hopes up, but I do get a lot of movement, a lot of Democrats willing to.
Yeah.
Please prove me wrong. Please let a Democrat win that seat.
To answer your question, yes, that did happen for number 11. And I know you're probably going to want to look at that, but real quick, if at all possible, yeah, the Gulf Stream.
Yeah.
Yeah. Yeah. The U.S. Air Force Gulfstream landed in Moscow for a little bit, left. So, yeah.
Why?
We don't know. It's a whittle mystery. We can look at it now.
That was like a week ago, and
nobody's talking about it. Let's look at it now. 57, 55.
They were dropping something off.
Probably. Trump's spine, more than likely.
Well, okay, I'm not going to say anything. Breathe. Count to 10. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5.
Mark says some are speculating that it was Stephen Miller that was on the plane.
For the promise of their ship coming in, there's a big, beautiful, I don't know if this is, we'll come back to this, but this is a big thing like that Biden had, that under Biden was there, something important, big. There's chaos. So there's the star, and that could have been Nosferatu. Don't know. 9 of Cups again. This is something we had. Our like important information, like our
smile or scream.
Yes. And disappointment. Oh gosh, I wonder where that went. Oh, did someone make copies?
No, Rose Blue, he wouldn't have been on the plane because he's watched too closely. It wouldn't have been him.
Yeah, but nobody's watching Nosferatu. I mean, seriously. Nobody wants to be anywhere around him. You know, nobody wants to go visit him when he's hanging from upside down from the rafters in the attic.
Not even VC Andrews would touch him in that attic.
Oh, God. Yeah. Julie Hoffman says stuff on Ukraine, most likely. That could be. Let me see. Was it stuff on Ukraine? Oh, look, the devil card for the reading. Two of Swords. There's a decision, a legal decision. High Priestess secrets, Major Arcana, important secrets, King of Cups. Again, something very, very, this could, yeah, I think this is Zelensky, but it has to do with information that was like Biden and Zelensky talking, like important stuff that was going on. Yeah, okay. Robin's asking, could Biden have set it up? The Gulfstream plane going to Moscow on February 13th?
No, that's all.
No.
That's all nacho narcissist on that one.
Thank you, Alabama Cajun.
All right. I would do we have yay.
Yeah. I'm tired. This has taken a lot out of me, I'll be honest.
Do you have it in you for one more? If not, that's fine.
Sure.
Okay, because I know there was one that I didn't want you to have to read on by yourself.
Let's do it.
Okay. All right. And this will be our last one for today. Sharon Rice had a question. In 2026, we'll be celebrating the 250th anniversary of our independence, or Down With Tyrants Independence. Whatever Dementia Doofus's idea of celebrating is. I like it. Nice. When it is celebrated, will we still be in the land of the free? Basically, are we still going to be okay next year, 4th of July, 2026?
Can I just say, I wish I knew where they were, because I turned 5 in 17. Yes, I'm that old. In 1976.
Yeah.
And there's this picture of me somewhere at that age on a bridge, like at a park or something. Mm-hmm. And I'm just like leaned up against the railing, and I just remember it's like a red and white striped shirt this way, and then these like red pants with big white stars.
Oh, how cool is that?
With like semi bell bottomy things at the bottom.
Oh, baby Sebastian, it was so cute.
I've got to see if I can find it. No, breaking news: Autumn is an immortal being. So far. Cindy says, I was 16-year-old. Remember how big of a celebration it was. Oh yeah. I mean, I remember even at that age, it was just everywhere. And everybody was so proud.
Mm-hmm.
They really were.
Mark, happy birthday, dear.
Happy birthday, Mark.
Happy birthday.
2026.
Yes.
I'm not getting that we're not gonna lose our democracy. Okay, but hang on. July 4th, 2026 in the United States of America. And the bicentennial was 1976. What would this one be called? I can't remember.
I'm not sure. Somebody who's smarter than me, let us know in the chat. Because my brain is
smarter than me too. Because no, I don't. We're in a marathon, not a sprint. And I know I sound like a broken record, but channel your inner home front mom or dad, helping each other, organize your supplies. If you have a window box or a little place where you could grow a few vegetables, grow your, gardening against fascism. I don't get us losing our democracy, but July of next year, we will not have had the midterms yet.
Yay. Smile.
Sherlock Holmes. Quincentennial? Semi-quincentennial.
And that seems
Thank
to be
you.
the prevailing answer in the chat. Yes.
Thank you.
You guys are so cool.
Mm-hmm. Cindy says, I'm going to start my garden next month. Do that. Yeah. Most of this is minor arcana. It's just all the stuff he's going to do. But we are going to be strong, and we are holding together. We are a force. And we can't trust the polling and the... No. I mean, remember Hillary Clinton. Remember Kamala Harris.
Yeah,
you can't trust the polling.
From Iowa. We can't trust nothing. No.
But we're here, and we're not going anywhere. Will it be stressful? Yes. Will he have to deal with some of the burdens of or some of these people have to deal with the burdens of all the garbage they're doing? Yes. They will have some success. They will not have constant success, but they will have some success. And they will continue to try to change our world, but we will stand together. And there will be some Democratic leaders who stand up. There will be some economic pain for MAGA, but unfortunately, that means there will be pain for all of us to a certain extent. I don't have a tower. I don't have a death card. But what I'm saying is, let me give you my scone recipe. I have gone back to doing, because I only cook for myself, so I get really lazy sometimes with my cooking. And I'm going back to cooking, to making my own snacks and so just, yes, absolutely vote, absolutely contact your representatives. Especially if you are, I know, no, I understand, but especially, I know. If those of you who are new, poor Sarah is in Speaker Mikey. He hates everybody. He hates everything's heretics jurisdiction.
And John Kennedy and that other dude that just let in the other dude that just let in RFK. I try. Okay, go ahead. Sorry.
Cat Toy says, I'm doing the same for cooking and snacks. There we go. I'm glad to hear it. So, we are in a marathon, not a sprint, but we will get through it.
Yes.
And we're not going to be cowed. We're not going to be... No.
Mm-mm.
But they're going to throw everything. He's a chaos artist. He's a chaos con artist. They will try all kinds of garbage.
Oh, yeah.
And some will work and some won't. And it'll just keep throwing out new ideas and new stupid stuff. Yes. Mark. I like that. Trash Patel.
Right.
That makes me happy. Mr.
Bill
Dill,
Cassidy,
thank you so much.
My other guy, Bill Cassidy. Yes.
Mr. Dill, thank you so much. It really helps. All right. That's going to do it for us. And thank you, Miss Sarah. Thank you for coming on today.
Oh, you're welcome. You're welcome. just remember, as Sebastian has been saying, we're good. We have each other. Big Pharma's not going to let all that happen. The greedy aren't going to let him steal all the power. Even if they're only working in their own self-interest, they will stand up to him eventually. So, if nothing else, you can trust in the power of greed. That's gonna every time.
Have faith in their selfishness.
Yes.
Yeah. All right. So hang in there. Please remember you're not alone. We are in this together.
Mm-hmm.
There are good days ahead. They're out there. And oh, Rosebloom, I'm so sorry. Ronnie says, I have Dr. Ronny Jackson. Oh, I'm so sorry. Anyway, hang in there. All right. And I will be back here tomorrow. Seriously, you're always welcome here. And I'm here every single day. All right. At 3:00. So in just under 2 hours, we will both be over on the Creative Sprints channel to just be productive and not think about politics and just be positive, productive, encouraging each other. That's what we do. All right. Do take care. All right. And I will see you later. Yeah, we'll see you later. All right. Bye.